Hello and welcome back to my channel. This time we are watching Windbreaker episode 6. So far I'm having a lot of thoughts, which is great because I wasn't expecting this series to be so thought-inducing, let's say. Because I went into this thinking like, okay, it's going to be some of the brainless fun animes, but like the first episode already took me out of that thought because of Sakura. And I sincerely hope, and from the comments I got on the previous videos, I assume that this trend is going to continue, this like thought-provoking trend. And honestly, I couldn't be happier about that because there is nothing better than when the story makes you think, and I'm here for it. So, if I count correctly, this episode should be about Hiragi's fight with... what is this guy's name? Sako? Yeah, Sako. And there seems to be some history between them, so let's see. If you like the reaction, consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on any other episode. And let's get into it. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, combination of some. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. It's okay. It's good to know that he has an emotional side too. I mean, some friendly sparring also isn't a bad thing. I love this. Very true. I already love the relationship. This is going to be so much fun. Overall, like Sakura's relationship with the other people in the school or in the main group that's going to form at some point. It's going to be hilarious. Yeah. I mean, I would like to feel bad for these two, but I really don't. Like, if anyone, that these two are the biggest bullies we've seen so far in this, so I really don't feel bad for them losing in this way, especially. Like, one getting offed in one hit and second being toyed with. Yeah, deserved, honestly. You don't deserve anything better. Hiragi is going to be first. Yeah. They are keeping the two biggest matches for last, that was obvious. Because those two are going to be the most important. Because you are going against second in command. Yeah, exactly. He's observing. Okay, I don't want to go into any predictions because we don't know practically anything about Togame. But he is an observer, and I don't know, it feels to me like he's observing much more than just their fighting potential. Like, he's watching the whole scene, let's say. Which is interesting. I really hope we... Yeah. No. Definitely. I mean, even if we didn't see the flashback, the short flashback, that it would be obvious that there is some history between them. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. He's not asking to, like, jab into him. He's gaining insight. He's getting information. There's going to be something really interesting about this guy. Like, Togame, I mean. I'm slightly worried about Sakura right now, even though it's not his turn yet. Like, my prediction from last episode still stands. I think Hiragi is going to win. We will see, we will see. Then B. It's going to be more interesting this way. For us viewers, at least. Ooh. Okay, good speed. Oh. Okay. That was interesting. I mean, yeah, that's because he knows Hiragi. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you don't have to pull off any flashy moves. That's because it's you. Okay. I mean, I should have realized it. Oof. This teacher against student. Okay, don't tell me this is it. This can't be it. Come on. Okay, now I'm definitely sure this isn't over. Oh! Someone cares about the reputation of Bofurin. Yeah. And it only took, what, 2 days? Or 3? Yeah. He's not the type to go down this easily. Oh. And also he needs to show him that being part of Bofurin isn't weakness. Oh. I will have to look into this. Goody. Let's go. Let's get serious now. Man, kids can be so trashy when they want to be. Okay, but it's good that they are on quite equal grounds in this fight. Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously. Yeah. Sakura is rubbing off on everyone. Did I already say I love the music in this? Oh, nice. Okay, here's the thing. I think a lot of people in Shishoren have a faulty image of what it's like to be in Bofurin. And Sakura had that too at the beginning. Because they think that once you are not individualistic, but instead are part of the crowd, let's say, or group, that you will lose the strength you had at the beginning, which is not true because, well, it depends on the team, but the way Umemiya is leading Bofurin and the way Bofurin is now, from what I've seen so far, it's not about like... It's not about hiding in the group, but instead infusing your own strength through the group. So I think that's the issue that Shishoren needs to understand about Bofurin. And it's a thing that I think Sakura is starting to understand right now, which is awesome. Okay. Again, sorry for pausing. I have a lot of thoughts. I wonder how many people in Shishoren know that at least parts of Shishoren are straight up bullies. Because, like, Sako doesn't strike me as the type to bully others, especially because he was bullied as a kid. But I wonder how they look at that part of Shishoren that is straight up bullies. Because the philosophy in Shishoren so far, it looks to me like it's creating a space for bullies because of the strength is everything motto. I really, really hope that they are going to address that at some point in some way. Also, can we talk about how cute Hiragi is as a kid? We know these two, right? The first two. They are in Bofurin too. Yeah, he's also that kind of person who creates a crowd around himself. Not the same way as Umemiya does. This is a slightly different thing. I don't think that's what he wants, actually. Okay, fair point. Okay. That's an interesting point towards Umemiya's characterization. And I love it, like storytelling-wise, because this is indirect characterization, or sort of indirect characterization, where through the actions of other characters, we are introduced to character of another character, or personality of another character. And from what he says, like, I don't think he would want to be on top of any group, like in the way that Umemiya is. Or Sakura wanted to be, let's say. But the truth is we don't know much about Hiragi at this point. But the fact that he decided to go to this school that wasn't unified at this point, but still went there to support Umemiya, tells us that Umemiya was the type of born leader that he actually got support even before he went to the school and unified it. Which is awesome. Love it. Oh yeah, this is also great for Hiragi's characterization, because he understands that like blindly following someone isn't always a good thing, and what he's doing here, or at least what I think he is doing right here, is he's telling Sako that he should find his own way in life instead of blindly following him on the same path he chose. Which is great. Like, it shows how caring and understanding Hiragi actually is. Yeah, so Sako feels abandoned right now after this, because I don't know if he understands or not why Hiragi said that. Regretting what? Not letting you follow or choosing Bofurin? Ooh. Oh. Yeah, like Hiragi's legs are a strong asset. We've seen that before. And just like that. Okay, I will let it play. Oof. Okay, so you understand. Good. Yes. Okay, I will probably not be able to put the music into the video or into the reaction, but great lyrics. Okay, here's the thing. I believe that Hiragi knows that he would not be a good leader, or at least not as good as Umemiya is. Because not everyone is born to be a leader, especially good leaders are hard to find. So being content as second in command, or like top 4 in command, let's say, is still valid. You are still proving your strength while not having the absolute responsibility of being a leader, which is fine. Sako kinda understands what Hiragi was trying to do, but he doesn't accept it, at least not fully, from what I see in him. Like, he's the type that needs someone strong to lead him along the way, while Hiragi was trying to put him on his own path. Like, I believe that Hiragi would be overjoyed to see Sako in Bofurin if he actually went there, but from his own initiative, not because he was following Hiragi. That, I think, is the main, like, point of issue between these two. That Hiragi wanted Sako to make his own decisions instead of just blindly following him in whatever he did. Very interesting relationship, definitely. And I'm very curious how the Togame and Choji are going to react to this. But like, yeah, it was amazing. Okay, he doesn't care.
誰でもいいからあいつ下ろしてくれる？俺が下ろす。
What are you thinking about Togame?
疲れさ。何？
こいつの処遇はお前の怠慢が終わってからでもいいんじゃねえのか？何が起こるかなんてわからねえんだからな。
Yeah, I also have a feeling something is majorly going to change.
どういう意味？
さあな。
Your approach, obviously.
でもまあ、これは俺の独り言だが、ててもチームが強くなるとは
Yeah.
思えねえけどな。
でかい独り言だね。
やればできんじゃねえかよ。お疲れした。相変わらずヒイラギの回し蹴りは凄まじいな。食らいたくねえよ。
聞かないのか？
何が？
あいつは誰だとか、なんかあったのとか。
それ話したいのか？
だ。
話したくなったら話してくれよ。
See,
それが俺の聞きたい話だ。
and this exactly is what makes Umemiya such a great leader and friend. I love it. Please give me more. Okay, well, definitely more food for thought, and even more than I expected from this fight, but again, this is awesome. I think I said most of what I wanted to say throughout the episodes, through the pauses. The only thing I would want to talk about is Umemiya in the end. And as I said, this is exactly why Umemiya is such a great leader, because he's compassionate, like incredibly compassionate, while also being this leading presence, I would say. I mean, we haven't seen that much from it, but just from how everyone else acts around Umemiya, even when he's not present physically, as we've seen in episode 3, I believe. Like, it all adds to the picture of him being a born leader and incredible at what he's doing, which makes you understand why he managed to unify a whole school of delinquents under his lead and just make it work. Also, at the end, what Hiragi said about that something can change after the one-on-ones are finished. There is definitely going to be a change in Shishitoren. There has to be, because I think they need to understand that the philosophy they are pushing is wrong. Like, at the very basis, I don't think that the philosophy that strength is everything is wrong per se. However, the way they go about it is giving space to bullies to just be picking on weaker, and that's not a philosophy you would want to be associated with unless you are a bully yourself. So I believe that considering, like, it was obvious that Sakura and Togame and Umemiya and Choji are going to, the two fights are going to be last, because they are going to be the most important. I'm still thinking about how the Sakura Togame fight is going to go. Last time I predicted that Sakura might lose. The thing is, I can actually see it still, however, for a different reason. Because I think what they need to see in Shishtoren is how Bofurin is going to treat someone who did a good job, but was still defeated. And like compare it to what they are doing. Like kicking out everyone who isn't strong enough to not be defeated. So that could be an interesting piece of the puzzle. Not that I want to underestimate Sakura, like, he's not... If he's going to go down, it's not going to be simple. And it's not going to be fast, like, the fight is going to be on a longer side, definitely. Especially since I expect some backstories. Hopefully. Because I want to know more about Togame. And, of course, then the Umemiya and Choji fight should theoretically be the last nail into the coffin, let's say. So I suppose we will see in the next episodes where we are going to go. I'm very curious. As always, I'm very curious. So enough of me yapping. If you like the reaction, consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on any future episodes. Leave a like, leave a comment in case you want to add anything, correct me in anything. I am open to all opinions. And see you next time.